Hey everyone, so it's been a while. I've been super busy with school, working on dissertation, taking classes, teaching. I'm like mentally exhausted, and so I haven't been doing that much videos, but I'm hoping that I can get some pre-recorded and start getting some content out to you guys. So yes, that's really it. We're gonna get started on this video. So for today's video, I'm going to be using the Jackie Aina X ABH palette, and this is what it looks like. Oh, it's beautiful. Don't mind my messy desk. So the look that I'm going for today is a simple look because I have focus groups that I'm doing for my dissertation, so I don't want to, you know, come with a full beat on for a focus group. So first thing that we're going to do is prime the eyes. I'm going to use ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Dark 36. And to blend the concealer, I'm going to go in with the Morphe 173 brush and just blend that in. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to take a small break from the eyes, and I'm going to prime my face. I'm priming my face today using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Oh my gosh, I've been loving this stuff. And this is what it looks like. So you just take a little bit, and I like to focus in on my pores. So really pushing it in and making sure that it's like smoothing out all of those pores. I'm definitely going to need some more. And that's good. Okay, for the rest of the face, I'm going to go in with the Milk Hydro Grip primer. Alright, so back for the eyes. So today I'm wearing like this kind of color. My pants are similarly shaded this color with white and blue as well. So I'm probably going to go for more of a neutral eye look today. That being said, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild brush, it's just a blending brush, and go in with Ginger in the palette. And I'm just going to use that as my, crease color. And today, because I want it to be soft, I'm not stamping in the color, I'm just kind of brushing the color out. And then next, I'm going to go in with edges. Oh, these names for these shadows is funny. And so now I'm just taking that on a Ipsy T35. It's a blending brush, and I'm going to go just a bit below where I just laid that crease color. I'm not excited for today. If y'all hear that wind, like, oh my gosh, that's how it was all night. The temperature just like dropped too, because I swear this weekend it was like in the 70s, and now it's 35. Not here for it. Okay, so now I want to go back in with Ginger from earlier and just go over the top of that. Because I feel like Edges has a little bit more red in it, and I'm not really going for like a red look. So okay. So typically I would cut the crease, but I don't feel like doing all that today. And really the only thing I have to do today is go to work and then go to class and do my focus groups and stuff. So I don't think I'm going to do too much. So the next color I'm going to use is Zam. And I'm taking that on a flat brush. This is the ABH Cosmetics brush. And I'm just going to apply that, starting in the center, because I'm not sure if I want to do a halo eye or what. It's so pretty. I'm going to do the whole eye, so I'm just going to put this down. And this is just dry with no product on it. But now let me do the same thing to the other side real quick before I wet my brush. Okay, so now I'm going to take my setting spray and I'm going to spray the brush. And I'm going to go back into Zam and just go over that. Oh yes, see, it's so much better while it's wet. And I'm kind of making sure that I make this color look like I cut the crease, you know. Okay, so I think next what I'm going to do is take the Morphe N506 and go back in with Edges and go just kind of right here over the top to deepen that up a little bit more. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And honestly, I think that's all I'm going to do. Which is really simple and basic, but I'm not trying to do the most, you know? Yeah, I'm not trying to do the most today. Alright, so before I like finish off the eye, I'm going to put on my foundation and things like that. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the bottom of the eyes. The first thing that I'm going to do is go in with that same Morphe 506 brush, and I think I'm going to go in with Edges. Okay. And then the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take this e.l.f. Pencil liner. And I'm just going to line my eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this ABH Cosmetics brush. It just has a number 5. It's like a flat liner brush. And I'm going to take Credit, actually, which is a darker brown. And just kind of diffuse out that liner a little bit. Okay, and then the next step that I'm going to take is going back in with the Morphe 506, more Edges. Okay, and then honestly I think I'm going to go back in with Edges a little bit more too here and kind of go in on the outer edges of this. Oh, my nose is itching. Alright, and then the last thing I'm going to do is, take a mixture of Trust Issues and Soleil, and then put that in the So I'm taking the small Morphe E36 brush, and then I'm going to go in with Trust Issues first. Okay, then I'm going to take Soleil. We're going to see how this goes, but I'm thinking that I want to take a little bit of Soleil on my highlighting brush and add that to my cheeks. Oh yes, that is gorgeous. And sweep it under the brow a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face using the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. Okay, I'm going to go in with some Wet n Wild liquid liner. This is in brown. I'm going to try to do a little baby wing. For someone who said they wanted to do an easy, simple glam, honestly, not even easy, simple glam, just like a neutral kind of eye look, I did the most. I hate when like my liner is going like two different kind of ways because it makes my eyes look different. Like this makes my eye look like it's a little bit more sunken, whereas this one is like a little bit higher. And so it makes my eyes look a little higher. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Shouldn't nobody be looking at me that close anyway. So I'm going to take Falsies Volume Express. This is also from Maybelline. And use that as my mascara. Okay, so on the lips, I went ahead and put Club Hopper from NYX as a liner, and then Quickie from ColourPop. I think it's from the ColourPop and Makeup Shayla collab. I put that on there, but I'm not liking that with this eye, so I'm going to go in with Beauty Bakery's Ginger Snap Lip Whip. But before I do that, I want to add some more chapstick because I love the colors that Beauty Bakery has, but like this shit is drying as fuck, so I'm gonna just add a little bit of that. Okay, I like this a little better. Well, anyways, that makes the end of this kind of face. And I'm going to come back in a second once I take my hair down and all those good things. And then we'll end the video with our review of the Jackie Aina palette. So this palette is actually my first Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Like, I've never had an ABH palette. I've never used one. Yeah. So the only thing that I'm going to say that I kind of dislike about this palette is that there is so much fallout. And I am not used to having a lot of fallout in my palettes. But then again, I think that that is mostly because these shadows are very, very pigmented. And so I think when you have a higher pigmentation, the shadow becomes a little harder, I guess, and so more susceptible to fall out. because if you've ever swatched like a really pigmented eyeshadow from a palette and it's been like chalky-ish but like very like bright and pigmented, yeah, I think that's what this is. But I'm not saying that this is a chalky palette. It's not very chalky, but I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm saying. Honestly, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a beauty guru, so you know, I could be telling y'all the completely wrong thing. But anyways, that's besides the point. I'm getting off topic really bad. What am I saying? The shimmers in this palette though, bomb, like bomb. This was my second time using this palette, maybe third time, I'm not sure. And I really like it, but I think that I tend to gravitate more towards using these browns here than I do like purples, because I'm just not, I don't know, I just don't use purples that often, especially if like I'm going to school, I'm going to work. Like I don't tend to use a lot of color. It's usually like, if I do use color, it's usually just, you know, this is what I have on my eyes. Like this is my go-to look, honestly. But I look forward to actually playing in this a little bit more, and bringing you some eyeshadow looks specifically just with this palette. So if you have your hands on this, let me know what you think about it. I want to say that I love it. I love the packaging. Like it's so pretty, and so unique. So I really like that. If you plan on getting this palette, let me know. Like, just, I don't know, let me know your thoughts about the palette. If you have it, if you plan on getting it, if you swatched it in the store, let me know. Let's have a conversation down below. So that makes the end of this video. Actually, I will see you all in the next one. I threw away a love letter, thought it made me feel better. Something on my mind. Ooh, y'all, Summer Walker is hot. Girl, oh my gosh, I love her music anyway. Right, guys, so I'm back, and this palette is, yeah. I don't know what I was just saying or doing.